Beginning, the war no one could escape. The war had been raging for decades. Human forces, stretched thin across distant star systems, clashed against the Zytherian Empire, a race known for its formidable military strategy and bioluminescent battle armor. Countless planets had been scorched, millions of lives lost, and still no peace treaty could be negotiated. I'm Captain Rowan Hale, a human fleet officer, trained for precision, strategy, and cold calculation. I followed orders without question, until the moment I saw her. We had been sent to a disputed world, Tarkis 9, a planet ravaged by chemical storms and radioactive fields. Our mission was simple: disable the Zytherian stronghold and neutralize their commanding officer, the legendary Commander Lyra Vex. Intelligence reports painted her as ruthless, merciless, and untouchable. She had led more successful defenses than any Zytherian in recorded history. Yet, as we landed, I didn't think about victory or tactics. My thoughts were consumed by one unnerving premonition. Something about this battle would change everything. The first strike was chaos. Explosions tore through the desolate terrain. Zytherian drones patrolled the skies like metallic predators. My squad moved in formation, weapons blazing, calling coordinates, dodging debris, and returning fire. And then, through the smoke and laser fire, I saw her. Lyra Vex. She wasn't a monster. Not at first glance. She was standing tall amid the chaos, her armor glowing faintly in shifting colors, her posture regal even in war. Her eyes, piercing violet with flecks of gold, locked onto mine. Time slowed. For a brief heartbeat, the war around us ceased to exist. Orders, protocol, loyalty, all of it evaporated. All that remained was her gaze, and the impossible realization: I could not kill her. The unthinkable connection. It started as instinct. I fired my weapon, aiming for the energy core of her armor, but the shot never left my hand. My arm trembled as her eyes held me in place. There was something more than fear in her gaze, a recognition, a shared understanding that transcended species. She moved with precision, deflecting blasts and countering our attacks, yet she never attacked me directly. Every maneuver seemed choreographed to test me, not destroy me. I couldn't comprehend it. Was this a tactic, some trick of the battlefield? Or was it something else? A sudden tremor shook the battlefield as one of our bombs detonated near the command center. Debris rained down. I instinctively dove to shield a nearby Zytherian soldier, a child by human standards, their armor half destroyed. Lyra noticed. Her expression shifted for the first time. Hesitation. She gestured sharply, halting a Zytherian squad advancing on me. Her hand hovered mid-air, a command to her troops, yet she spared me. In that instant I understood. She wasn't just a commander. She was a protector, disciplined and principled, bound by honor codes we didn't understand. After the battle lull, our paths crossed again. I ducked behind a crumbling wall, breathing hard, scanning for her. She emerged from the haze, uninjured, every movement precise, yet slower now, deliberate. Our eyes met again. "You are not like the others," she said, her voice melodic even under the roar of distant explosions. I blinked, unsure how to respond. Could she understand me? Could she speak my language? Or was this some empathic connection I hadn't been trained for? "Neither are you," I replied finally. She tilted her head, armor gleaming faintly, her glowing eyes softening. "Why are you here?" I swallowed, the answer both painfully simple and dangerous. "Because I was ordered to be." Her lips curved slightly, almost a smile. "Orders do not define intent. Actions do." That phrase reverberated in my mind. She didn't see me as an enemy, at least not fully. She saw me as a human, flawed and capable of choice. The turning point, choice over command. The battle intensified as reinforcements poured in. Our squad faced overwhelming odds. The Zytherians pushed forward, the planet trembling under orbital bombardment. I had orders. Eliminate Lyra Vex. My finger itched on the trigger, but I couldn't do it. Instead, I did the unthinkable. I covered her retreat. My squad was shocked. Enemy fire poured down on me. Each shot I deflected could have killed her, yet I positioned myself as a shield. My instincts screamed that I was committing treason, that I would be court-martialed, executed even, but my heart refused. Lyra noticed. Her eyes widened, her movements faltering. For a moment, the battlefield shrank again to just the two of us. "Why?" she asked, her voice barely audible over the chaos. "Because I can't kill you," I admitted. She froze. For the first time she appeared human, vulnerable, contemplative. "Then you understand," she whispered. "We are not enemies here. We fight because of orders, not because of malice." Her words struck me like a weapon. Could war truly be so arbitrary? Could it be possible to see someone as both the enemy and a kindred spirit? Middle climax. Trust in the midst of chaos. The battle raged on, and survival required cooperation. I motioned to her. "Follow me." Without hesitation, she mirrored my movements, avoiding both our forces. For several heartbeats, we fought together against the chaos. Each motion, each glance, created an unspoken bond. I began to notice her humanity in ways the intelligence reports never mentioned. The way she paused to rescue a wounded soldier, the way her armor glimmered with subtle emotion, the way her eyes softened when she spoke to me. We reached a collapsed bridge that offered escape. The orbital strikes would flatten the surrounding valley in minutes. "We must jump," I said. She nodded, but her eyes lingered on me. "Do you trust me?" she asked. "I do," I answered. We leapt together. The wind of the explosion whipped past us, yet somehow we landed unscathed. The bridge crumbled behind us, cutting off both armies' immediate pursuit. The resolution. Understanding beyond war. After the battle, in the ruins of Tarkis 9, we found shelter beneath the remains of an ancient temple. For the first time, there was silence. No orders, no commands, just two soldiers from opposite sides of a war sharing a moment of clarity. "You could have killed me," she said quietly. "And I chose not to," I replied. Her gaze softened further. "Then perhaps, there is hope for us all." We shared information, exchanging tactical knowledge that could save lives rather than cost them. I realized she wasn't my enemy. The war had blinded us, forcing loyalty to orders over morality. She reminded me of the humanity even within enemies. Over the next few days, our unspoken connection deepened. We communicated through gestures, shared watches, and tactical insight. Each act of cooperation built trust, a fragile alliance between two beings trained to see only destruction. When reinforcements from both sides arrived, Lyra and I parted ways, returning to our respective lines. Yet the bond lingered. My squad noticed my hesitation to fire, my distracted focus. She had left a mark, not just in battle but on my heart. "Until we meet again," she whispered from a distance, her armor glowing softly. "I will remember this choice." "And I whispered back, though she could not hear me, "will remember you." Ending, the war is not just black and white. The Battle of Tarkis 9 became legendary, not for strategy or casualties, but for a single moment. Two soldiers from opposite sides, choosing understanding over blind obedience.